Omaha, Nebraska, the birthplace of a man who will one day dominate the sport of boxing.
The reigning, defending, undefeated champion of the world.
A man who many consider to be one of the greatest of all time.
He's a proven winner. He does a lot of everything well.
Get an inside look at the life of a man who wants it all.
Terence.
Your life changed in very different circumstances after you got shot, is that right?
I told him he would be
Who's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world today?
Terence Crawford.
Terence grew up in North Omaha. He started boxing at the age of 7 and quickly became obsessed with the sport. He regularly found himself in trouble during his youth. One day, he got into a fight at school and injured his hand.
When that happened, my coach, he was like, well, you ain't gonna be able to be in the gym for some months. I was like, no, I ain't. So I just go in there and work on my left.
In doing so, he gained his strongest weapon for his upcoming career. He is most likely the best switch hitter the sport has ever seen.
You gotta use your skills, and I'm like, what's that? All I know is fighting.
After all, his fights outside the ring caught up with him, and he took a bullet
Another
to the
victim.
head.
Someone shot a man driving at 144th and
This is an Omaha problem that we need to solve.
Despite his injury, he managed to drive himself to the hospital. That day became a turning point in his life. After 70 amateur fights, he decided to turn pro and started dominating his first division.
Still undefeated, Terence Crawford.
I wanted the people still to know who Terence Crawford was.
Now up. Oh, get his legs back going. He's not interested in engage right now.
After 19 fights,
He drops him on his
Crawford faced his biggest test yet.
2 weeks ago, unbeaten Russian Habib Alakberdiev came down with a bad elbow. He was supposed to fight hard-punching Prescott of Colombia. Terence Crawford, who was scheduled to be in another fight on the undercard, moves up for the biggest test in his developing career. Some people think Prescott is too experienced. Some people think Crawford is just too good. We'll get the answer in a moment.
big step up in class for him. So let's see how he does here in the early going.
Although Prescott was the bigger and stronger fighter, Crawford used his superior technique.
My family was all into boxing. My dad's side of the family, my mom's side of the family, so she was always tough. So she'll get the little kids in the neighborhood $5 if they can win. We'll be in the front yard, and I'll beat them all up.
The longer the fight went on, the more frustrated Prescott became as he struggled to land clean shots on Crawford.
Good hand speed, good footwork. He's giving Prescott a boxing lesson here.
Crawford constantly switched between orthodox and southpaw stances, dominated with his jab, and neutralized Prescott's dangerous power. Crawford controlled the pace and scored with quick combinations.
Right above us. He's throwing punches hard.
Right hand.
Crawford hanging right in there, nails him with the right hand.
Had it blown out with the right.
This Crawford's going to have to be taken serious. This kid's a good boxer.
Yeah, he can fight.
I had to prove myself, to the world how great I knew I was.
Nice jab again.
Over the winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated, from Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Crawford.
After defeating Prescott, Crawford's name started to gain attention in the boxing
Crawford
world.
gets the unanimous
And just a year later, he stepped into the current champion's home to fight for his first title.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for, so here we go. The challenger, Terence Crawford. And now, the reigning and defending WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Crawford fought Ricky Burns in Scotland, the hometown of a national hero, in a battle that would define his rise to the top of the lightweight division, as he faced not only the champion, but also all of Scotland. With the fans fully supporting Burns, Crawford remained unfazed, showcasing his skills and silencing the crowd round after round. Early on, Burns tried to control the distance with his jabs, but Crawford quickly took that away.
A nice fake with the eyes there. That was really clever, that from Crawford, and he's got him in trouble here.
I'm not leaving, so I just try to make it a fight. Okay, forget being a boxing match, forget trying to do tit for tat. I'm about to just wrestle you up. I know I'm stronger than you, and we about to fight.
Training part of it, and in his body, his strength, his stamina, his quickness. He just keeps getting better and better.
That's a really effective shot, Crawford. And Burns is hurt again. Switching to the body. Burns covering up. But is it not getting through here? Sickening.
As the fight went on, Crawford picked up the pace, pressuring Burns with explosive combinations, exploiting openings, and landing clean, unanswered shots.
So why boxing? Why choose boxing?
Because I've been boxing all my life. All my life.
My dad always told me as a kid, when you get in the ring, don't play with nobody.
As the fight went on, Crawford's dominance became more obvious. Burns, tough as always, tried to hang in there, but was outmatched. Crawford controlled the pace, pulled Burns in, and landed clean counters. In the later rounds, he was faster, sharper, and more accurate, showing clearly who was in control.
Ricky Burns since September.
I remember he came out with his hands balled up. The son I want. His dad said he got $1 million baby boy.
The new
there it is, Terence Crawford. Wow.
champion of the world.
A moment of history for the American. The first Omaha born and raised world champion. It was thoroughly deserved. It was highly efficient, and there can be no doubt.
You kept telling him, "Are you never going to amount to anything?" Did you really believe it?
Some things that I said to him, I wanted him to be a man. Don't be afraid of nobody.
With the WBO lightweight title now in his possession, Crawford had stepped onto the big stage, and just 4 months later, his first title defense wouldn't come against an unknown contender. It was against Yuriorkis Gamboa, a high-speed, unbeaten former world champion. His toughest test yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
In the beginning, Gamboa dictated the pace. Quick, aggressive, and confident, he landed the cleaner shots and kept Crawford guessing. In round 3, Crawford switched to southpaw. A quiet adjustment with massive impact. As the bell rang for round 5, the fight took a new turn. Gamboa got up, but he was a different fighter. It wasn't just a knockdown. It was a turning point.
I think we're gonna fight the out of each other. This is my moment to shine. I'm prepared to do whatever I have to do.
Ed was in, but he made it work for him.
Yes, he did. And it's Gamboa, who was down for the 7th time in his career in the 5th round. Not really landing many blows, and then bang, right across the jaw, left hand, and a solid right hand. And it dropped it down
when
to the canvas.
he was young,
told Bud, no matter what nobody tell you, whatever you put your mind to, you keep making it.
Successful at it. Terence Crawford at some stage in this thing got the right leg of Gamboa. He drops it again. That's a hard knockdown this time with the left hook. So if Gamboa is tough and Crawford the time, there's no quitting Gamboa. He keeps battling, falling foot. Oh my God! Drops him again. It's all over. Terence Crawford.
The winner by knockout victory, the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, still WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Crawford followed up his breakout performance against Gamboa with a dominant decision win over Raimundo Beltran, cementing his place at the top of the lightweight division. With that chapter closed, he moved up to junior welterweight to challenge Thomas Dulorme for the vacant WBO world title. Dulorme started sharp, snapping his jab, keeping Crawford outside. Through 5 rounds, the fight was tight, a battle of range and patience. Crawford stayed calm, studying every move. By round 6, his timing was perfect. Single right hand turned the tide. Dulorme staggered.
There it is, the little left-right combination. And you see how wobbly Dulorme was when he went back.
He knocked that rule, but if he clobs him hard, he'll stop the fight anyway. Now. He's not back totally. And Crawford there. Can he land it? Wow, with the left hand. Right hand. Left hook downstairs. Last little cut. He better ask for the ref's going to stop the fight. He's giving him the excuse. And down he goes for the 3rd time. That's it. The fight's over.
3 knockdowns in seconds left no doubt. The WBO super lightweight title had a new owner.
For the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, he is still undefeated, and he is now a 2-time world champion in the new WBO super lightweight champion of the world.
After claiming the WBO title with a ruthless finish over Dulorme, Crawford entered a rhythm. Cold, calm, unstoppable. Diary Jean couldn't touch him. Hank Lundy couldn't hurt him. Each fight looked like a replay of the one before. But real greatness demands real danger.
You used to this. You used to this shit. I see why he #1 in the world. I see why he the best. I see why he on the pound-for-pound list.
And the next opponent wasn't just another name. Victor Postol was tall, smart, undefeated. Everything Crawford hadn't faced.
He matures and develops and, gets
Crawford's
more and more confident in
southpaw
his abilities.
stance caused early problems for Postol. Round 5. First a sharp hook drops him, then a left hand scores the second knockdown. From there, Crawford controlled the ring and the tempo.
Don't be misled. There was a real good shot that got it all going.
And Crawford wants to make a point right now. This is the type of fight we thought we'd see all along. Crawford saying, no, you can't do anything with me. With a hard shot on the inside with that right hand.
Against each opponent, they say, oh, well, he wasn't nothing, or he was this, he was that, because how talented I am.
Right. There's a timeout. How frustrated is Posto? A good fighter. And Crawford has just made him look almost hapless tonight.
And now both WBC.
After taking the WBC title from Postol, Crawford continued to dominate the junior welterweight division. He made quick work of John Molina Jr., then outclassed Felix Diaz. With every fight, his control got sharper, his confidence colder.
The fight is all over. And a good stoppage by the corner. He had taken enough punishment, and he wasn't going to win this fight.
Then came the next big challenge. Julius Indongo, undefeated, unintimidated, a champion who took the long road. First, a one-punch knockout of Troyanovsky in Russia. Then a clear win over Ricky Burns in Scotland. For Crawford, everything was on the line. A chance to unify the entire division, to become the first undisputed champion at 140 since 2004. One fight, 4 belts, a legacy on the line.
One of the best switch hitters in the game. Can do it.
Indongo tried to use his reach but couldn't keep him away.
Do you have a fear of losing?
No. You know, I don't really too much try to think about that.
In round 3, Crawford landed a devastating left hook to the body. Indongo was unable to rise before the count ended. He remained down as the referee called the fight. Crawford had done it. Undisputed at 140, the first man in over a decade to unify the entire division. But greatness never stands still, and Crawford wasn't done climbing. New weight, new names, new danger. His first opponent was Jeff Horn, who shocked the world by beating Pacquiao. Now, Crawford would walk into a new division and aim to take all over again.
Down in Australia, there's been so many feature stories done on him. The book on Jeff Horn, major motion picture coming out, all the relationship of trainer to fight.
Horn applied non-stop pressure, cutting off the ring early on. Crawford used movement and counters, but faced a tough challenge. Horn landed heavy shots inside while Crawford picked his moments.
I was born with it. You know how they say you're born with heart. And I just really feel like you're really born with it because there's nothing in this world that I can do or participate in that I don't want to win in. If I'm going to do it, I want to do it to win.
Crawford won by unanimous decision after 12 competitive rounds. Crawford captured the WBO welterweight crown from Jeff Horn, marking the start of his run at 147. He wore down Jose Benavidez Jr. over 12 rounds, then closed the show with a sharp finishing flurry in the final minute. Against Amir Khan, Crawford scored a knockdown in the first round and maintained control throughout the fight. He won by TKO in round 6 after Khan couldn't continue due to an unintentional low blow. Ejidijas Kavaliauskas held his ground early and landed clean shots, but Crawford adjusted, took over, and stopped him in the ninth. Kell Brook showed flashes in the opening round, but once Crawford found his rhythm, it was over quickly, stopped in the fourth. Each performance added to his momentum, but Crawford was still questioned. Was there anyone who could truly trouble him? Sean Porter was that challenger.
Showtime, Sean Porter!
Terence Crawford knows that if he beats me, there's nobody else in the world that can beat him.
The fight between Crawford and Porter was a battle of skill and will. Porter pressed forward aggressively, landing meaningful shots and testing Crawford's defense. Crawford's speed and accuracy allowed him to control the pace.
Now 64th to 60. The combination, he catches him coming in. Combination. Nice body shot.
They want to keep that status of being viewed as the best in the division, and they know going up against a guy like me can ruin all that.
In the 9th round, Crawford scored a crucial knockdown.
And firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right. And another combination. Beautiful work by Crawford. And he's stopping the fight. His father says it's over. Terence Crawford has just stopped Shawn Porter.
He worked hard. He'd get up early in the morning. I'd be like, where you going? He's young. He could be a blizzard out there. He out there running. Running in the snow, just running. And he used to always say, Mom, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
After defeating Shawn Porter, Terence Crawford stood at the edge of history. Only one man remained.
Who do you want next? Well, you already know who I want. I've been calling them out all day.
Introducing the truth, Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence Jr., the WBC, WBA, and IBF champion, a fighter who had never tasted defeat. For a long time, fans awaited this battle in the welterweight ranks, a clash that seemed just out of reach, until now.
I just let them know, like, hey, what's up? Let's fight. I've been calling these guys out since 2018.
I feel like I'm the guy that really made it happen. I want to fight Terence Crawford. I don't want to fight anybody else.
If Crawford wins this fight, he won't just become the welterweight king.
The bell.
He'll be making history.
Who's the best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
I think it's Terence Crawford.
How good is Crawford? Crawford is amazing, not just good, he's amazing.